Playhouse on it.
All right, 194 Rolling Playhouse. Now, Emily Altoff of Riverhaven Counseling. We have her in now and then to do that Ask Emily segment. You can always submit to be on this at 194.com on the Be on the Playhouse page. But we wanted to get Stacy here, just some one-on-one live time here with you, Emily, because she's got kind of a wild one for you. Stacy, why don't you lay it out?
Hi, Emily. My name is Stacy. So I've been engaged to my fiance, Jason, for about a year. And, you know, we've had a pretty solid relationship, but, like, recently things got a little complicated. Jason's been pressuring me for a while to try something new and bring a third person into our romantic life. And eventually I gave in, and we invited Samantha, someone we met through mutual friends, into our relationship. And, you know, at first it was all fun. Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. And Jason was, like, just thrilled because he got what he wanted. But then after a while, Samantha and I started hanging out outside of the group. You know, we'd just go have coffee, or, you know, we were spending more time together, and things started progressing from there. So now the situation's escalated, and, like, Samantha and I have been hooking up without Jason. And I've realized that I have feelings for her and want to pursue a relationship with her. I don't, this is awful, but I don't want to continue my engagement with Jason. And I'm just trying to figure out how to break things off with him in the gentlest way possible. But I know it's going to be awful because, you know, this whole thing started with something he wanted. So, I mean, I want to leave him for her, but I'm just afraid of how to handle all of it.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm hoping to figure out.
Hey, I really appreciate your honesty in all of this. I have to imagine this has been, like, such a dilemma for you for probably a pretty long period of time. And it sounds like you've kind of come to make a decision. And it seems like you've made that decision very, like, thoughtfully. So, you know, I hear you on that. A couple things that stand out to me is that you kind of said, you know, I'm afraid of how to handle it. You know, just to be clear, he will feel betrayed. I think that's unavoidable. And so I think you're trying to kind of reduce, you know, like, kind of minimize damage here is kind of what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like drama, and you know, it's like I never intended for this to happen. I just happened.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hey, I get it. And I think, you know, I appreciate that you're coming in from a place where kind of ready and willing to be honest with him and make that disclosure. You know, I think even just the way you described it here sounded, you know, again, he's going to be betrayed, but I think a lot of times that honesty is the best policy. And I do understand, like, you know, that initial disclosure, that opening line is really kind of the hardest ones to formulate when you're trying to initiate a really difficult conversation. This is going to sound super therapist-y and cheesy of me, so bear with me. You know, when you're trying to kind of formulate a sentence, I always kind of start with, like, an I feel statement, right? So if I had to label this, I have to imagine for you, you're feeling really conflicted and, you know, uncomfortable and kind of feeling like you're being pulled in another direction. And so the structure I always kind of use is I feel blank about blank, I need blank. So I'm feeling conflicted. I feel like my heart is being pulled in another direction. You know, if you want to kind of provide that honest disclosure about how things progressed with Samantha to whatever you feel comfortable disclosing, and then ending with I need to end our engagement. Clear and simple.
Wow. Like that bluntly.
I know.
Okay.
Did that sound really blunt to you?
I mean, it's just like the like tiptoeing into the it feels like a cannonball into the deep end instead of a tiptoeing into, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. What it was at the kind of the end, like the ending saying, I need to end our engagement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's a whiplash sort of, like,
Then let's
I don't
remove
know.
that sentence, even saying something, I'm feeling really conflicted and I feel like I'm being pulled in another direction. Does that feel a little bit softer to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's making you nervous about this conversation with Jason?
No. I mean, I just don't want to hurt him.
Yeah.
And I know that's really inevitable, but
Yeah.
it's hard.
Oh, incredibly hard. I mean, you obviously cared so deeply about him, right? And no one ever wants to, break the heart of somebody that they really care about too. And it's also okay to kind of clarify that too and saying, my intention is not to hurt you, and I hate that we have to have this conversation, or because I know this was never your intention.
Yeah. Okay. I think that having the opening statement helps for sure.
How do you feel like he would respond? If you said something just like that, how would he respond?
I think he'd be confused and concerned. I feel like it's never easy to be like, hey, we have to talk.
For sure.
We need to talk. It's like the scariest words in a relationship, isn't it?
For sure.
Even though it shouldn't be, but it is. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're trying to kind of let him down easy. One thing, I do see this time and time again. So when there's a third person kind of brought into a relationship at times, if boundaries aren't always extremely clear, sometimes it does often lead to infidelity. And I will say, working with the couples on, that decide to stay together, I don't know if, again, he'll be confused, he'll be hurt. I don't know if anything you say will hurt him more than he's losing his fiance. Does that make sense? So,
Yeah.
It's okay to be blunt and direct. I know you're trying to let him down easy, but either way, he's going to be hurt. So I think you have a little bit more freedom to not feel like you need to find all the right words, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
yeah. Okay.
Do you feel like you, at least as far as this experience goes, did it live up to your expectations, Stacey? Did you feel like you got to ask what you wanted to ask and got what you wanted from it?
Yeah. I think it's going to be hard, but I think it helps to have, like I said, it helps to have that first sentence and to know at least how to start the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. And, just for yourself to kind of, because it's really scary to even walk in, even just kind of letting yourself know, like, are you feeling like you're doing the right thing?
I mean, yeah, because I don't want to go into marrying him if it's a lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And I think that's what he would want too. And, make sure to keep reminding yourself that too, because yeah, I mean, it's hard. This is an easy conversation to kind of try to continue to delay if we don't keep reminding ourselves of that too.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling in. I'm sorry you're going through all this. I hope you guys are all, I wish you guys all the best as you move forward as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Good luck with everything, Stacey. Feel free to let us know how things kind of go for you, okay?
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.